John, would you rather have this $38,000 diamond ring, dead serious, or this mystery check that you can't know what's written on? $38,000 ring, or what's behind this tape on this mystery check?
I gotta go with the ring, dude.
You're going with the ring?
That's guaranteed, dude.
You're going with the ring. Congratulations, you just made 38 grand.
Whoa! No! This is like actually real.
It is real, I promise. I want to show you what you could have had. If you would have picked the check, you would have got $100,000. But all you got instead was $38,000. Well, my mom was like, oh my gosh, she's not crazy. Because she would always think I was just talking to random people in my room or just like talking to myself when I was like recording videos. So she kind of had a hunch. And then she's like, but why? And she's like, your grades suck. Can we like spend more time on school and less on videos? And I was like, no, I want to spend less time on school and more time on videos. So my mom just wanted what was best for me, but it was pretty brutal at the start because I was doing bad in school and I literally would just stay up all night making YouTube videos.
You've said before your goal is to hit 100 million subscribers.
Yeah.
I feel like you have a pretty good shot at making that happen.
I mean, we're basically there. Yeah.
We're on the way. How do you set goals for yourself as a creator for your channel?
Yeah.
Assuming you do hit 100 million, do you set another goal? What is that goal?
I got it. I love this question. So back in the day, my goals used to be very subscriber based or view based. But one thing I've learned, and I think you've probably learned this as well, is like everything you want as a YouTube creator, every freaking goal you want to hit, whether it be subscribers, you want to hit 1 million or 10 million or whatever, will come if you just make the best videos possible. And so my goal, and this is what it will be till the day I die, is to make the best YouTube videos possible.
Okay, so you've counted to 100,000.
Yes.
You said PewDiePie 100,000 times?
I did it, and Logan Paul 100,000 times.
You completed a mile in the world's largest shoes.
Yep.
What's the hardest challenge you've ever done, physically speaking?
The hardest challenge? Surprisingly, none of those. Is actually when I buried myself alive. I buried myself alive for 50 hours. I'm sure footage on the screen. It was brutal because, I'll be honest, coffins aren't comfortable and my back was hurting. And like 30 hours in, I was like, I almost got out. Like even just thinking about it makes me almost tear up. It was so painful on my back. Story about the time I almost died.
I'm hooked.
There we go. We started a drive home with me and like 2 of my other friends. And then my friend driving, he just says, can we pull over to a gas station? I don't feel too good. And I turn and look to my left and his head's just bobbed, like dead.
He gave you one warning, then fell asleep.
So I grabbed the wheel. I'm just kind of like keeping the car going straight. And I just yell, wake the f up. And so I'm steering the car. But to take his foot off the gas, I have to put my head below the steering wheel so I can reach it. So I just yoinked the wheel to the right. So we just slammed into a concrete wall. And that just stopped the car. And then he came back and he goes, can someone hand me a water? And I just said, f your water. You almost killed.
So tell me something about your crew. Like, where'd you find these guys? You know, how can you convince your friends to do these crazy things first of all?
Oh, how can I convince my friends to compete for tens of thousands or millions of dollars? Well, you see, it's so difficult to convince them to just win a lot of money all the time.
So what did you do?
No, so Chris, I've known him my whole life. Fun fact, right? He was actually my first subscriber. No joke. Chris was. He was here since day one.
Okay, that's just stupid.
Well, you're stupid.
I don't know my first
Don't make me
subscriber.
floppy hat butt you.
Don't you dare. Why do you even wear the hat?
Because I like it. And then Chandler, this is a fun story. Chandler was actually our janitor. We brought him
Wait,
on.
what?
Yeah, we brought him
way.
on to just clean and stuff like that. And
No, you didn't.
yeah, seriously. And he was very shy, like super shy. He was so terrified to even talk to me. And then one video, he just like got in it at a little part, and
You're
people
like, wow, you're funny.
yeah, people really liked him. And
Oh, wow.
yeah. And so then he was
What
in
a
one
story,
video,
man.
and then he was in another video, and Chandler all of a sudden just starts popping in more and more videos, and people are like, "We like Chandler, we like Chandler," and I'm
And
like,
there you go.
good times. Yeah, CJ was like, "I really like this Carl guy." I was like, "Really?"
You're like, what if I like him more?
Yeah, I was like, "Okay, let me try him." And then I was like, "Oh, Carl's cool." And then what happened was, but like I didn't want to steal Carl from CJ, right? Yeah, but Carl's working with my brother. Like CJ got him. Like Carl's like, or Chris is like, but I want Carl. I'm like, yeah, Chris, but he's working with my brother. And Chris is like, I want Carl. It's interesting too, because if I go to them, I'm like, hey, just for fun, you know, it's like, hey, you want to give me some money to produce a TV show? And I'm like, no. It's like, oh, it's like, okay, I guess I'll just, I have no interest in doing that type of stuff, but it's funny because sometimes I poke at them to like see if they'll give me money. And I guess they just don't believe that I can do dope stuff with like $1 million. Like even just something as simple as like $1 million an episode to like just go give away money to people. Yeah. Like they'd be like, no. You know, it's always fun to be like, hey, Netflix, how much would you pay me?
Gamers and gamettes, hit me with some questions. I think I forgot to apply or something. I don't know. People are kind of weird. I don't really know. I mean, I'm obviously still going to be doing YouTube, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, like 5 years ago, I had no money, you know what I mean? And now you see what we're doing now. So it's kind of hard to tell. Things change so quick. You guys are so funny. Literally, League of Legends, the best video game ever created is League. I don't care what you say. I am prank calling Dream. I literally just hit call, but you're calling him. Dream official. What up, Dream?
Yo.
I wanted to run a video idea by you, okay? Next week, we want to go in a school, and we just want to take a bunch of poop and smear it all over every desk in the school. Like, like save up our poop for like a week straight. Hear me out. Trust me, there's a good plot to it. No, so we smear it, and then when the teachers come in, we just stack all the desks and blockade the door. What are your thoughts? I think it's a banger. He hung up. He hung up. Gamers and gamettes, hit me with some questions. Watch anime occasionally. Honestly, last year, I feel like there wasn't that much good stuff. Attack on Titan's really just carrying the whole thing right now. I've been really enjoying that. You didn't really give me a reason to. I mean, do I just go to Virginia to go to Virginia? I mean, why? Glad you said JK, because I wasn't going to give you my credit card, but I think I'm 6'4". You guys always, when you meet me, are like, wow, you're tall. It's the first thing you guys always say. Like I just said to Virginia person, what the heck's in Belgium? Why should I go to Belgium? You tell me.
F***ing stupid penguins.
You have animals? You a dog owner?
I got one dog. I adopted her. We adopted every dog in an animal shelter, and then I ended up keeping one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, very
What kind of dog did you keep?
I honestly don't know
Just
much
like a
about the breed, but she was like very scared and terrified, and it's crazy seeing her a year later now, where she just is the nicest dog, and she loves playing with people. But when I first like got her, she would just like hide in corners. She was abandoned at a trailer park. She had like severe fungus and everything. She had a lot of problems.
You should have made one of those videos with it.
How many cameras are on the entire campus for all of the channels and everything that you run? You have to put in a number.
Well, so there's videos like Last Take Hand Off Lamborghini where we put 50 people's hands on a Lamborghini. And in that video, we had to get like 50 of these so we could zoom in and monitor every hand. There's videos where we do hide and seek, sometimes with dozens of people, and so they each need a handheld. And then other videos, we need like 50 GoPros. I mean, we're probably up to like 250, 300 cameras. But
Okay. I was going to guess it was higher.
See, that's where it's one of those things where I don't know if there's a right answer, because I do know that people were, targeting certain groups of people or races of people and bombing them with dislikes or using it to abuse people, and there were services where you could buy a bunch. So in a way, it was being used to silence people and harassment, but there are also good ways. It's a good signal to show a video's crappy or there's misinformation. And so I don't know. I lean towards, I think dislikes aren't that good overall, but I also see why they had to get rid of it because, It was about around 12. I watched some YouTubers, Woody's Gamertag. I used to watch his Call of Duty videos, and then, I don't know, I watched a lot of YouTube, and then I just fell in love with it, and ever since then, I've just been obsessed. Well, I was born in Kansas, but like my channel and everything, I did it all in North Carolina once I moved there. My parents were in the military, so I don't remember too much, just because I was young. So like my sister was born in a different country, my brother was born in Georgia, I was born in Kansas, we were moving a lot. But I settled down in North Carolina, and when I was 12, started my channel.
Are you a billionaire yet, bro? Like you're. Let's be honest. You're gonna be the YouTube's first billionaire. Is it happened?
No. If I was, it'd obviously be paper. Like if we do one of these companies like Beast Burger stuff, because like actual cash, I'm probably the poorest person in this room because we just.
I doubt that. Cash is grass, man.
Yeah.
I doubt that.
We like if I make $3-4 million a month, I just spend it on videos the next month. We literally like have razor thin margins and just reinvest it all.
That's wild. Is that ever dangerous? Like, does a video ever not yield a return you're expecting? Where you're like,
lot.
oh, this one hurt a little
a ton
bit.
of them. Yeah. That's what's sad is because so many like small YouTubers, they see it as like, oh, I don't like. I see this all the time. Like a guy with 1 million subscribers will learn something new and they'll be like, oh, I don't want to teach my friends. Like they'll compete with me. It's like, you dumbass motherfucker. You pulled less views in the last 3 years than like I know people have on a single video. Like you teaching him isn't going to do anything. So like imagine one where you have like 3 friends and like when friend number 1 learns something, he teaches the other 2, and friend number 3 fucks up on a video and he teaches you guys and you're all coming up together.
Yep.
Whereas if you're separate, you have to fuck up every single time. You know, so like if you each make 100 fuck ups, you could be like 300 fuck ups deep in learning.
Yep.
But if you're separate, you're only 100.
Hey guys, this is a new mod I found.
And I lead with my bronze on. I didn't switch because I am.
And ever since I've watched it, I feel like I've been more productive in my free time. Probably over 1,000 videos to YouTube between all the channels I've had.
I've kind of had this same background for a really long time, which means this year alone, there's been 262 days that I have not posted a video. We will be dissecting the world's greatest rivalries. I just bought this house. I grabbed all my friends, and what plays out in this video? If you make this shot, this is the largest stadium in the world.
Could
of course
bring them back. Would you cryogenically freeze yourself in the next year?
No, but dude, I get cancer, 3 days to live. Freeze me in a heartbeat.
Okay.
But that no, I mean like we're too young. Who cares?
The freezing thing's going to take a couple decades to develop.
Figure
For
out.
something like that.
I don't want to be the test dummy. I want a few like.
Let's get someone else to be
exactly.
The case. Let's see.
Let someone
new
get
guinea pig.
frozen. Let's thaw them out in 10 years. Let's see that. Oh, they're just dead.
Bro.
And then improve, and then I'll do it.
Imagine like